Yeah. I'm saying sending data.
We building planes while they in the air. Y'all don't despair. There it go. We
There you
live.
go.
We live and we thugging with it, man. Let's
Man,
get
we
it.
cold with it. We cold with it. All right.
Man. You know who else cold, man?
Who?
The Dallas Cowboys, how they play the game, man.
Boy, they. I'm, I'm tired of teasing you, dog. So hold on. Let me get where I can see everybody comments, and then we finna rock. I can see everybody comments. Okay. Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So this article came out by Fish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he was preparing us for it. He was. Like, I was peeping it. He was starting to leak this morning with a tweet that Brian Flores might not fit the circus of Dallas, is how he said it this morning. Mm-hmm. Now this evening, he went ahead and came out with the whole gusto, which means they've been talking. So check this out. Jerry Jones uncomfortable with hiring Brian Flores. Did y'all know that?
That sounds like some Jerry Jones shit, though.
It gets worse. When you go down and he saved the best for last. Y'all get a man a click. You know what I'm saying? It's just the right thing to do. Click on his work, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said on Wednesday, the rival commanders hosted Flores for an in-person interview for their defensive coordinator opening. So the idea that Flores is holding out for head coach visits only is gone. He's right on that. So everybody that's like, "What? He only wants to..." No. He don't know. No job is secure until the ink is dry.
Correct.
Then he said, "What's left? Culture and uncomfortability." Cowboy owner Jerry Jones loves buff words, which is cool. He giving him a little pass on that. But then it gets uglier. Want to change the culture? Put the gruff, no nonsense Flores in charge. Want to create uncomfortability? Let Flores offer his 2 cents on the Cowboy circus, which he talked about this morning. They've been hearing this, bro. And listen to him. When the fans' tools march through the star, you think Flores is going to stop for wide grin selfies? Which they trying to paint it like they want somebody that's going to be kind of like a Kiss the Babies coach too.
Mm-hmm.
The concern with Jerry, he likes the culture that he's created. Did it say Brian created?
Nope.
He likes the culture that he created. And when he cites uncomfortability with quotes as an edge, he's talking about his coaches and players being uncomfortable. Wherein Brian Flores comes here, the uncomfortability victim might be Jerry himself. Well said, Fish.
Well, they don't sound, off brand. That's Jerry Jones. What do we have this conversation for, man?
Oh no.
We had listen, coaches, they bring in coaches that need them.
Yep. Yeah. You said that 2 days ago.
Yeah, they bring in coaches that need them. Jason Garrett is nothing but the Dallas Cowboys. They groomed him from being a backup quarterback to being an offensive coordinator, to being an interior head coach, to being the head coach. Kellen Moore groomed him from backup quarterback's coach, offensive coordinator in a 3-year span. If Mike McCarthy ain't get him out of Dodge, he would have took his job.
He was on the couch.
What I'm saying?
Yep.
He was on the way out.
Dan Quinn was on the couch.
I was gonna start with Mike McCarthy because Mike McCarthy's reputation wasn't worth a damn when he left Green Bay because of all the things that Aaron Rodgers had said. Yep. And Aaron Rodgers was still over there winning MVPs when he left. So folks were like, of course it was Mike McCarthy. The optics weren't good. He said all this. He was being successful while he was gone. So like he had to come to Dallas and rehab, his image in the public eye. That's why he went with some of the concessions. He decided that he would take Kellen Moore under his wing. Like no head coach want to come in and already have predetermined coaches on their staff. They ain't how that usually works. They ain't what they trying to rock with. And that's a concession that Mike McCarthy made because he had no other option.
And Brian Schottenheimer.
To this point, Brian Schottenheimer had been in the NFL for 2 decades, had never became a head coach up to this point. Right. So,
we got Lou. Man, ain't no Lou. Man, say
Lou disappeared, ain't saying shit.
Lou, man, that boy Lou snuck in the back, bro.
Salute to Lou, man.
Did you hear that, Lou?
I heard everything. Every damn thing.
I'll keep going because it's gonna get worse. I got worse, but my boy cooking. Keep cooking, bro.
Nah, like you can even say Dan Quinn because he had just lost his job as a head coach. He was somebody else that needed to rehab their image. Matter of fact, you got the clip where they were talking about they want to bring in people that they done fought back. They done been through something. They ain't no feel good story. You want somebody you can manipulate. You want the pretty girl with low self-esteem.
Yep, that's what he want.
You want the pretty girl
daddy
with low
issues.
self-esteem.
And see, I finally figured out how he sells it. See, he sells it like, I like those guys who, been through some tough times and had to build out. No, you like to get them low. You like to get them, where you like to get everything out of Marshalls, is even your coaches. You like to get them where they was Neiman Marcus. See, Mike McCarthy at one time was Neiman Marcus. See, Jerry don't want it then. He wants you when you're fired.
Mm-hmm. You want you when you're on a discount. You're out of season at this point.
You out of season at this point. Yeah. And so that's why Jim makes sense too. Jim needed. Yeah, I said the daddy issues. He do want the ones with the, I ain't gonna get into that, but it's real, man. If you want to get somebody, in the field, you want to, yeah. If you want somebody freak in the bed, get one with them daddy issues. They gonna be trying to show out. I'm serious. They gonna be trying to please your daddy.
Oh man!
Don't ask me how I know, but I do know. Now, this is the thing. It looks so coordinated. Cause I listened to the fan today, bro. So everybody just had a hunch that Jerry wasn't gonna fit. You feel me? I mean, that they just had a hunch. I just got this hunch.
If he's interviewing in Washington, why is he not interviewing here? I know the answer, but I'm throwing it out.
Yeah. No, I mean, I assume they would want to interview him at some point if he's gonna go around and do interviews.
What part?
I know the answer. I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah, he know that. See, man.
Also, Lou is not live streaming. Make sure you cut Brother Lou channel.
Man, thank you, bro. I see, man. I'm off my game, bro. I'm off my game.
Yeah, me too. I was a long day at work. I forgot.
Yeah,
it'd be like that, man.
It'd be like that. So let me turn on Lou. But see, so everybody had the same hunch, huh? Everybody we all got the same hunch, right? We just, all of us at the same time, all knew Brian Flores' personality is too strong.
I don't assume.
I know that they do think highly of him.
Okay.
And so I would imagine that it would make sense to me that they would want to speak to him at some point. You're right. There's obviously complicating factors related to lawsuits and different things.
He's also probably a little bit too rough and gruff for these guys. Like, it's still
see the same thing Mike Fisher said. Uncomfortable.
They
hearing that shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Like, everybody saying the same thing at the same time. I heard them say it. I heard it said on G-Bag. Okay, bro, sure.
It's still got to go along with their social club and hangouts.
And that's what Fish was talking about. And see, Fish was preparing us for it this morning. He was when he put out that article this morning, and he was saying, and I said it makes sense. You know what I mean? Flores is too serious for the circus. But the real issue came this evening. Is really Jerry. Let me ask y'all a question, because it's also being pushed. This is going to be Brian Schottenheimer's pick. If Jerry is saying that Brian Flores, he's uncomfortable, is Shotty in charge of this coaching search?
No.
Okay.
It can't be.
It looked like it was planned from the beginning.
Yep.
All the way back from to the final press conference. Because he over there saying the exact same things. Look, it was all scripted. Everything damn near he was said right there. Like it's like they are like that video, Bobby Bill had. It felt the same. Like it was all the same exact words. I mean, I thought Shotty was actually looking for something like this, but no, he don't have control of this.
No,
that's why,
bro.
That's why you got the Runte Jones and the Brian Flores lights in the building,
and they not even talking about them. That's why they not talking about them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, listen, man. It's like, this ain't no real coaching search. I do believe it's a battle, though. I do believe it's a battle. I believe Orr is a Shotty guy.
I do too.
I think Jim is a Stephen Jones guy. That's my gut feeling.
Fuck Stephen Jones.
I'll say this. Because Lou, man, you had this conversation in the chat box. So we seen this hit the same way. A lot of these guys are young, up and coming guys that they can bring in here, to look at it for DCs. They building a staff for one of these niggas.
That's what. Yep. This is a staff, bro.
They're building a staff.
And the reason why I'm starting to lean that it could be Orr, because remember he was in the building.
Yes,
he came in person.
He was there in person.
Now they announced it was over Zoom, but we saw that Patrick No C like, I thought I saw that nigga.
Right. Which mean they likely keeping it under wraps.
If it's Orr, they actually will give me more respect. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll give him more respect.
That would say that Shotty has more power, in my opinion.
I told Boss I think Orr's safer than anybody else that they brought in.
You did. Elaborate, please, sir.
No, you're right.
Because experience is a mug, dog. Like when you talk about guys like the Runte, you talk about Jim, you talk about the boy they interviewed today, from the Eagles. You talk about any other guy outside of Jonathan Gannon. Nobody else has experience. You know what I'm saying? And nobody has more success than him recently. Jonathan Gannon defense has been shaky since he's been with Arizona.
Yep.
Or just had a top 10 defense last year.
Yep.
Like he's a year removed from having a top 10 scoring defense, the best rushing defense, the second best defense in sacks. Like that was just in 2024. Like folks hold 2025 against him. He was without his all-pro defensive tackle. The defensive tackle behind him, they both played under double-digit games. They both missed double-digit games, I should say. He had injury to his linebackers. Humphrey missed a couple games. Like they were beat the shit over there. And when you don't have a good offense, that puts added stress to your defense. Lamar Jackson missed a lot of time. They were out there playing with Cooper Rush, and he played so bad he got benched and cut. So, when you have all those mitigating factors, it's hard to have a great defense. And even then, they were still the top 10 rushing defense, and they were still holding teams to under 24 points on average for the entirety of the season. So they were mad because they spent all that money on that defense, all those draft picks on that defense, and they weren't elite. But he did a pretty damn good job mitigating injuries and stuff. So the point I'm trying to make to y'all
is, can you address this? Because he said Baltimore struggled at times this year. Now,
that's why I'll talk about the injuries. When you're missing your MVP caliber quarterback for a prolonged period of time, and you're relying on Cooper Rush, when you're missing, listen, they didn't just miss no regular defensive tackle. This is a defensive tackle that might be better than this one of the few that might be better than Quentin Williams.
Right.
This is one of the Like he's one of them. He's an all-pro, a Pro Bowler. He just had 13 sacks the same year that Quinn Williams had 12.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was a first-team All-Pro.
Right.
Like he's great. He was a great defensive tackle. He was gone. He played 2 games.
So to put it in perspective, that's like Judge and Zimmer year when he had all them injuries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That you can, but just kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like you can, but like he was missing Tank for almost like 8 games or 9 games, and he missed Michael for 4. He had Diggs go out, Bland go out. He lost Nealon for the year. He lost Sam Williams he lost Nealon for about 12 games. He lost Sam Williams for the year. So he is but then at the end he got going. But if you look at his overall ranking, it looked bad because the start was bad, but it started figuring out at the end. But by then, and then he said, I still want them to interview Morris.
I do too.
I don't think they go do it, bro. I think
they fucking around, dog. I'm keeping being. They just fucking around right now. They trying to build out a staff.
I think it's predetermined.
It's already predetermined.
I think they got predetermined, and I think they having a small civil war. I think the civil war is between Jim, and Orr. And I think Orr is shoddy, just like they was having a civil war with Matthew Golden and Booker. My bad.
It could be and Durante. I mean, but
it ain't nobody talking about Durante.
I don't hear anything on Orr. You hear anything on Orr?
The only thing I heard on Orr was it was supposed to be a Zoom call, but he was in the building. And the biggest thing was that Clarence Hill put out there that Brian has stayed in touch with Orr. And we heard him say out his own mouth that, yeah, I didn't keep in touch with Jim. I greeted him the Denver game and kept it moving. But the person that I stayed in touch with, that I still talk ball with, is Orr. Yeah, so it's almost like this, and let me explain this. And a lot of y'all that been in, especially if you've been in some kind of recruitment type of management before, like me when I used to recruit salespeople, what you do is you build what's called a farm. So you never start looking when you need it. You need to have them people in place before you need it. So when you identify people, what smart people do is they keep in touch with you before the need arises. So I used to always keep a form. You know what I mean? I used to keep a form. So if I met people, like if you was working on my car or if you was, I was buying a car from you and I was impressed, right, with how you sold me, I would keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hey, come by the office. And I interviewed them before I even needed. You know what I'm saying? So then when a need would come up, if somebody would quit or somebody would get promoted, I would call my phone, be like, hey, Susan, you still working at Toyota? Yeah. Hey, I want you to come through. We got an opening. Oh, for real? Come through. Matt, come through. You know what I mean? This was my form. Somebody said sphere of influence. Yeah. People use different terms for it. So that tells me, and I'm just keeping it real, and y'all tell me what y'all think it is. That tells me Orr likely is Brian's guy.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's why, remember I said yesterday, I was like, I think I said yesterday, I think the wrong guy is not Durante. I think it's Orr, because like he's in the building, and I just think he's gonna go differently than hiring a stranger for the head man, because he already had a stranger in Eberflus. You know what I'm saying? He got strangers up under him teaching, you know what I'm saying, on the offensive side. But he's the head man. He wants the shoddy, which I hated. He wants to be the glorified coordinator when he don't have to worry about the defense. And in order for you to go over there and do that, I need to not have what I had in Eberflus, and that's trust.
Right.
And I think he trusts Orr because he coached with Orr. He ain't coached with Jim.
Right.
But
he coached Jim, but he ain't coached with Jim. Difference.
Totally different.
And that's true, though. As you know, that's exactly how Mike McCarthy wanted it. Like, he ain't have to worry about Dan Quinn. Like, he can leave Dan Quinn and his staff alone and figure out what the hell, how to micromanage Kellen Moore crazy ass. You know, he had his hands full over there on the opposite side of the ball, you know, those first 2 years. So, like, I get it. You know, when you're an offensive-minded coach, you're trying to implement an offense game plan, you don't need to be worrying about the defense giving up 30 points a game. Like, you need somebody on that end you can trust that you ain't got to micromanage. Yep. So, I agree with y'all. My only concern is this. My concern is that everybody, including Orr, you know, is staff for Leonhard. That's my biggest fear. That's the fear that I have.
See, let me push back just a little bit on your fear. And it's not a pushback. It's not at all, actually. We just talking it through.
Okay.
Boy, Jim and like
Jim's the one that need to be propped up. Because think about all the former defensive coordinators they brought in. Or the boy over there with the Packers, he used to be a defensive coordinator. He was Gerard Mayo's defensive coordinator.
This dude right here?
Yes, he was Gerard Mayo's defensive coordinator for a year. He got defensive coordinator experience. Or got defensive coordinator experience. You know, like those are the guys that would be in place to prop up somebody.
They say they looking at him potentially for head coach.
Yeah, he been with what's my guy name?
The Eagles guy?
Yeah, he's been with he been with Fangio for 5 years. He started with guess what I found out about him? He had Patrick Surtain since he was a rookie. He developed Patrick Surtain.
Yeah.
He was with Pat Surtain, and he developed him from when he came in the league from Alabama. And he had 3 of his best years with them because unlike when he was established, he was Pat Surtain, they were actually trying to try Pat Surtain when he was his coach.
Good point. Good point. Hey, go ahead. You still cooking.
Yeah, so like he had his career high in pass deflections and interceptions his rookie year under him. And the only reason Pat Surtain did not win Defensive Rookie of the Year was because of Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
So they came out in the same draft class.
Yeah, and Star say they need to push the pivot to pushing Orr. Yeah, because see, you know, Henny kept it real, and I feel this too, man. Orr is a safer candidate than Durante. You know, Durante is dope for potential innovation, but your most sure out of all of them is Orr, easily. And see, another thing about this guy is the fact that, because I judge coaches by the group, you know? Mm-hmm. What group plays bad under him, man?
Nobody has. And you can say the same thing about Quinyon and Cooper DeJean.
Right.
He was there the year they got drafted.
Right.
He's the only coach.
He took them as babies.
Yeah, he's the only coach that they worked with, and both of them boys made all pro selections this year. You know, you can argue like, well, they were great, you know, prospects coming out. That's true. But so, like I made the argument, so was Emmanuel Forbes, you know, from Mississippi State. He set the NCAA record in pick sixes, and he was awful when he went to the Commanders.
Yeah.
He just now looked good when he left and went to the Rams. So coaching matters. Coaching matters, you know, just as much as your talent.
Bro. And when you have them young bulls playing like that, it's you, dog. It's you. For real. And it goes right to your point. Young Surtain, balling. Young Cooper, balling. You know what I'm saying?
Young Quinyon,
Young Quinyon, hooping. Yeah. So, but to me, this is you. To me, he's a heavy fish, bro. This ain't no little fish. All right, man. My boy Devon, he giving out blessings, man. I appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it too, bro. So put your cash app in there, hand.
Oh, he already hit me earlier. He good.
Okay, and then Boss Cowboy Sports is mine. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'll put it up again if he wanted
again. Shout out to Devon. And see, Devon know, bro. Devon know he know like who authentically putting in this work. You know what I mean? And like keeping it real on that stuff is breaking without, you know, because a lot of Cowboy fans, they want to be lied to be honest. They want everything rose. If it ain't rose, they want to tune out. Yeah, as Star, he is very qualified. Like they dead ass look at it's reports that it's some people looking at him for head coach. So right now. So that also says that this, and let's ask this question: Is this a staff building or is this a wide net?
I think both. I think more than one thing can be true.
Yeah,
I think I can look at you, for a defensive coordinator. But if you don't qualify for that, I got another role for you over here, and I got a bag. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I could change your life with the kind of money I got over here.
Man, if they put together this staff, this is a rich ass staff, bro. These guys are D coordinators, dog. Real talk, like a majority.
Yeah, keep gaining from this goddamn staff.
Even Charlie Bullen, he was the interior defensive coordinator. So that's 3 guys you were bringing in that have defensive coordinator experience.
Right. This is a rich ass staff, bro.
Because I'm not a big fan of him as being the primary defensive coordinator, but the Giants' defense was much better on the defense. Like they improved in points per game, sacks, turnovers, like everything improved when he became the defensive coordinator. I don't know if he could manufacture that long term, but he did his damn his damn job to get these opportunities. You know what I'm saying? The way they finished strong under him.
I think it's a wide net. I don't think they building the staff. That list too rich, bro.
Outside of Gannon the only one that's
Gannon the one that can go. But the rest of them dudes, that's a good ass list, bro. Like
he's the only outlier. Like
that's the outlier.
He's the only Jerry Jones is like, hey, let's look at him. I like him. No, I don't like him.
If this is true, like a wide net, they'll have more qualified people. I just refuse to believe it. They showing a really ugly pattern to me, and I just refuse to believe they don't give any of these guys a chance at a real DC job.
I like Orr possibility. If I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna say, if it end up being Orr, I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna be upset about the Brian Flores shit. I'll be upset
about the process again, but
but I think Orr qualified.
Hey, I'll be pissed at Jim. I'll get behind Jim. I'll still be pissed at it because that's a predetermined fish.
And that's the thing.
That's somebody in the building predetermined. I don't think it's all of them. I think it's Steven. I think that's why it's being pushed like that.
This is my thing. Because I like Jim coming into this. They've made me fight against somebody I actually like just because of the way they're going about the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
exactly. He was actually he was a good name. With
he still is a good name. The problem is this, and I'm gonna go back to you, Lou. The problem is, what has all our parents taught us? That good could be the enemy of great. You know what I mean? That's what we dealing with. It's like you got a potential to have great, and don't let these people lie to you. He's raw chicken, man. Don't let people lie to you, man. That's why it looks like PR. Because if you look at most of the thumbnails and the shit that they be circulating, they don't show him with Denver gear. What they show him in? Wisconsin gear. Because they're selling, he's a former defensive coordinator. He's a former that shit didn't work for Saban, bro. Saban was one of the best, you know what I mean, in college. Got to the league. Y'all know that shit different. Stop that shit.
And listen, let me tell you how different that shit is. Deronte Jones was in LSU running 3.35, nigga.
Right.
Like that shit, he can't come to the NFL doing that. You gotta throw that out. That's not what he gonna do over here.
Man, talk, man.
Like hell, they got defenses that only work in college, nigga. The only them dumbasses that gonna be PE coaches and car salesmen are gonna fall for that shit.
Like literally, man.
My dog.
This nigga quarterback in the league. Calm down.
People talking about he was a wizard. Yeah, his stuff was up there with Flores and stuff like that.
Shut your ass up.
That's what dumbass. You ain't watching no film. You regurgitate the shit. Over here with a fake ass suit on saying that shit. It's like, I'm gonna do a whole live show on that shit with Flores. Flores has literally said it's gonna be the future. That is the future of NFL defense. I'm telling y'all right now. That is the future. What Flores is doing.
Negroes be in college running cover 3 man. That shit does not work in the NFL.
My dog. Say, man, hit it, my dog, bro.
Like, that shit is not gonna work in the NFL, man. We got 3 safeties. We're gonna run cover 3. No, that shit is not working in the NFL.
They swear to God they be running 3. They be running that triple safety bullshit. I swear to God,
that shit don't not work.
And they selling it, bro. They selling the hell out of it. It worked. It worked too.
It's at the collegiate level. Like that shit is super dope at the collegiate level.
Yeah.
You cannot do that in the NFL.
Bro.
Yeah. They said that floors gym is 1A and yeah. They said gym is 1A, Flores is 1B.
Bro.
With his whole chest.
With his whole chest.
Whole chest.
The NFL so different. You can't even run cover 2 man. That's not even a crazy coverage. It's down there extinct across the NFL because that shit get tore up so easy.
You know why? Because you got every quarterback in the league got an arm, and they can throw that.
They can throw. Yeah. And let me hold on. Let me explain. Go ahead, Lou. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Because you're a corner.
Yeah, I'm finna explain 2 man because we getting technical. So with 2 man, you playing man, but you supposed to trail the receiver. So you giving them a step because you got safeties over top. I'm explaining the coverage. So when you giving them a step, but you got somebody like Aaron, they'll drop it in there. You know what I mean? Or Dak,
Herbert, which he did. Herbert put that thing on a rope. A broken hand.
Man, that shit don't work. But that's what they selling. They in college. So let me be honest. What we really getting? We're getting hope. We don't know. We don't know what it's gonna be. Just being honest. We don't know. It could be great. It could be a bust.
No, or here's the worst part.
Everybody in the goddamn league can run too. You finna put everybody in man, rush forward, put the safeties all the way in fucking Houston, and you think that a nigga like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson ain't finna run for 150 yards on that bullshit?
Tear that shit up. You gonna tear it up. And here's another thing. The third thing we're banking on with Jim, which I hate. He's gonna be trying to learn how to win and learn how to own a job with Brian, and we still have Dak Prescott on this roster that needs to win now.
Exactly. So I say Orr the safest one, man.
And
I seen Orr recently have a defense that held teams to 21.2 points a game. They were the top 8 scoring defense in the league. Them motherfuckers had 54 sacks. And the Baltimore Ravens are one of the teams with the highest disguise rate in the National Football League under Orr. We kept talking about all year. Oh man, they just lining up. Where the disguise? What a roll coverage. All right, he do a lot of that. Like he damn near hit every box. On what we were asking.
Here's my pushback for Orr. This is a genuine pushback for Orr.
We
may not have the personnel for Orr to run his system.
We don't have the personnel for anybody to run any system because they are sorry as hell.
But you can sell it to Jim because you know why? Oh.
I mean, listen, they both running 3-5.
The good thing about Jim, if it is Jim, they go out their way to bless Jim.
Yeah, they're gonna do the Eberflus route.
Yeah, they go do the Eberflus. They go overspend to be right. See, because listen, I tell you what, if I'm Dan Quinn and I'm Zimmer, see, I be hating on Dan Quinn, but I get him. I get him too. You feel me? Let me explain. Dan Quinn is being petty. I don't care what nobody say. Interviewing our guys, always going after our players. He got a personal hate against Dallas. I get it though, because you look over here at weak ass Eberflus, right? Getting Quinn and Williams, and all you wanted was Bobby Wagner. That's all. It's like, can I just get the final piece, Bobby Wagner? No. LVE.
I'll say this too, though. Is it him being petty, or he just showing love to his people?
Like, I think he being petty, bro. That's my gut. He could be showing love. It could be.
Like everybody that he done brought in, he trying to turn him up. Like Leonard Wells ain't finna be no OC over here. He ain't even finna get paid for the Rooney Rule interview. You know he brought that man in and slid him a couple bands just for sliding in, dog. He said,
I ain't gonna fight that theory. That's a good theory.
He said that's why I have no expectations on the next DC. They got to rebuild with basically 2 starters and 2 possibles. I mean, you should have expectations because you can create cap space. You got you got first
picks.
Round pick.
Yep.
Like, there is no, and listen, you can trade for people.
I didn't mean to cut y'all. We're too excited.
Man, you can trade for people. Like Stephon Gilmore cost a 5th round pick when you picked them up. I'm pretty sure at this point on the expiring contract, Minka Fitzpatrick would be worth a 4th or 5th.
So, and another thing too, I think we can get it done in a year. In terms of at least a big chunk out of it. From my research, every one of our needs are deep in the draft.
That's correct.
Corner look great, dog. Ooh, corner. Come here, girl.
It's a deep position.
Damn. Like, it's on some move down on one of them first round picks for sure.
It'll depend on who's there though.
Right.
Because you still need quality over quantity. Like if I get
put it like this.
One of them niggas at 20, I'm staying.
I see 12 stay. 20.
It depends. I ain't on no auto draft shit.
I'm with you.
There's people there that are probably should have been top 10 or top 15. It was overthought and they done failed to 20.
Man, I got some corners, bro, that I feel confident that we can get and they gonna be dope 2nd and 3rd round. I'm talking about real dope too. I ain't talking about I'm talking about dope in a bitch. You hear me? So,
well, see, you also ain't trying to get a linebacker either.
Nah.
See,
and why? Because see, me and you looked at linebacker free agency. It looked decent. It's time for us to talk about it. You know what I mean? It's time for us to educate people. We ain't got to get linebacker in the draft.
You don't have to, but if
he that dude, I'm with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There's niggas worth the 20th pick that could be there. Folks are overthinking Anthony Hill. You know, folks. You know, CJ Allen might be there. You know what I'm saying. There's some good linebackers you can come in and recruit. You know, it ain't gotta be Sony Styles. I know folks love Sony Styles and they love Orville Reese. But there are other qualified linebackers you can bring in here. You say if we get Lionheart is crazy. And multiple of the position coaches, how would y'all feel? Lionheart
good as shit. If they hire a majority of these people on this list, but we winning, bro. Real talk. They
get Jim and some others. Yeah.
Listen, like, put it like this. If they get a majority of the staff, bro, Jim can be trash and he still will be great. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
You get Christian Parker, bro. You Gucci. You get Devontae Jones. Oh, you Gucci. You know? Now, Aaron Wycon, I don't know, man. I don't know. I still don't like the edges. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like his edge work was kind of. Let me see if I got a button for him.
I'm still trying to figure out the mystery of how Dante Fowler went from 10.5 sacks to 2.
Right. And how the Donovan Ezeraku,
best pass rush bag in the draft.
Boy, that boy was dope coming out. Dope. Mm-hmm. Just whole bag gone.
Like, yeah, you ain't telling me. Listen, me and Landlord, you know, we told we gonna make the book. Woke up sorry. I don't think that Dante Fowler belong in the book yet. And right. I know damn well Eazy-E ain't walking to the league and he woke up sorry. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't happen like that.
Yeah, it's corners in the 4th and 5th too. It is. It's a deep ass class, bro.
The boy out of Ohio State probably be there in the 4th round.
Yep. Yeah. And I don't even have him up there like that. So anyway, and my boy say the whole defense trash. I put it like this. We deep in everything that we need. Straight up. The draft is deep and free agency look good in what we need. And we supposed to have cap space. And Henry know we can free up more. That's why they gotta handle Pickens right. I don't mean to swing this from coaches to Pickens, but the best thing would be to get Pickens out the way.
I agree. You need to go, cause listen, all this shit happens in February. You can put the tag on them in February. You just need to have that whole off of them by the end of February. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to just go in there, roll your sleeves up, make it your priority. Don't let it linger, and go and clear up the cap space and go shopping.
Yeah.
Or even if they play that shit stupid, they want to play hardball and stuff. Yeah. Get the Dak, get all the other restructuring and everything else out the way. You don't have to talk to Dak about the restructure. It's built into his contract. You don't have to talk to CeeDee Lamb about the restructure. It's built into his contract. If you really are going to do something crazy and shuffle your offensive line, you don't have to cut. You don't have to talk to Terrence Steele about cutting them. Like you can clear up. Like that's $81 million right there with no conversations. You ain't have to say a word to create $81 million. And then to do the smart thing, you can extend Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark to clear up even more cap space. They already got extra years. It pretty much just be like a cap maintenance thing to get them an extension. You'll turn a part of their salary into signing bonus right there. You add a couple more years to it and you keep pushing. At their age and how old they would be by the time the contract is up, they probably won't say no. Right, so you got easy things. There's just 5 people that we mentioned. We ain't talking about cutting Logan Wilson. We ain't talked about, maybe moving on from Malik Hooker. We ain't talked about none of the other things you could possibly do. So you got plenty of wiggle room in creating cap space. It just depends on who you like, what you want to do, how you want to move forward.
Boss, Fowler or Sam? Fowler.
I said Sam. You know why I said it? Because in my mind, we're going to bring back Davian Clowney. I don't need 2 old niggas.
Yeah. The reason why I say Fowler, I feel like he's a very natural pass rusher. Was a lottery pick. And then, like you say, all of a sudden you just disappear. And then he was the one that spoke out on Eberflus. Like, all of us, especially my boy CJ, we noticed it early. It's like, man, that's all these edges do is bull rush, bro. No bag. No bag.
Well. The reason I said Sam is because of the upside. Because folks, like he wasn't healthy this year either. Like most people after ACL injury are not themselves until the following year. You know what I'm saying? So I would give Sam another year on a cheap contract.
Yeah, if he got the upside, he just ain't got the production. Fowler has the production. Either, bro. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Or both.
My boy say let Shotty cook. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Ain't them days of letting Shotty cook is over. I could tell Jerry and them is fully inserting themselves now. The fact I don't know when you came in, but we explained in the beginning and showed that. So we got to put this theory to bed that this is going to be a Shotty pick. No, sir. They already sent out multiple reports that Jerry had concerns on Flores. Jerry is the one that put the foot down against Flores. Anybody that was paying attention knows that Shotty was going on and on and on and on and on and on about Flores and Durante. I would use my common sense to say Brian was lobbying for Brian Flores. Brian Schottenheimer was lobbying for Brian Flores, and Jerry didn't let him cook. That's a good assumption. And so the theory that they keep putting out there, this is good. See, they trying to sell that. The takeover begins. And see, we warned that this was going to happen. You get your most rope in Dallas in year 1. Then they start getting back control and they start co-coaching more and more and more year 2 and year 3. That's what they do. That's why my boy is so correct when he say the takeover begins.
I agree. And listen, you would think the dude that they put in place was the one that jacked it up. You would give Shotty even more rope. His hires outside of the special team coach were hits. Clayton Adams was a hit.
Yeah.
The offensive line coach was a hit.
Yeah. Jerry in the kitchen with the apron on. Cause see, one thing he need.
No, I'm gonna let you keep cooking.
Nah,
they ain't giving no damn rope the first year.
Yes,
They
I
hired
know,
fucking Eagles. That's some bullshit.
Yep.
They didn't want to fire him. But I mean.
So listen, man.
Sad.
Can I ask this question though?
Yep.
If they think from Brian Flores is too rough, would you think they would have found Belichick too rough too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, Bill wasn't gonna fool with Jerry Jones. Like Bill one of the few people that might be bigger than Jerry Jones. He ain't finna have to worry about with that man. Like, I'm the greatest coach in the history of football. Let some people tell it. At least I'm one of the most accomplished coaches in the NFL in NFL history. A lot of folks were looking at Bill Belichick like that until recently. So I don't see a world where Bill Belichick, when he had full autonomy in New England, I don't see a world where he come in here and deal with Jerry Jones and no bootlicking and shit.
I'm kind of on what Willie said. I've come around to that. Jerry ain't gonna never let no coaches cook. I think Jerry has paid himself in the coaching, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I ain't lying to none of y'all. He's a guy, like he said, I wanted to be a coach. So you didn't do it the way that other people do it, where they work their way up. You bought it. So you push your influence down. Everybody else got to show their competence and work their way up. Yeah. So Jerry wants to co-coach. That's why he don't like men and strong men. That's why Ben Johnson, no, I don't want you. Weber,
nah. The judgment going so hard.
Yeah.
You seen that energy? He said he got into the locker room after they beat the Packers.
Yeah.
He said, man, fuck the Packers.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Hey,
said, hold on.
They said of in Chicago, they had a no cuss policy. They say the first day
he took it down the third day.
He like, hell no. There will be a lot of cuss words said in this. This is my kind of coach, man.
Yeah.
But Jerry don't want nobody like that. He got on Chris Bouchard for cussing people out on the sideline. He don't want nothing like that.
Yeah. And my boy, The Flash, that shit pisses me out, bro. I've been pissed all day, bro. Ask Devon, bro. I'm just now starting to calm down, bro. I've been pissed all day, bro. I talked to one of my little mamas. I like, man, I'm coming to see you today, man. I'm gonna need you. You feel me? I gotta let some stress off, man, for real. I'm tired of boy. I ain't lying. Damn, bro. So, but this is our reality. This is our reality, bro. And my boy T Church said this. I'm fighting for Shotty. That's the right answer. That's the right answer. See, we still need to keep the campaign let Shotty cook, but the reality is they not letting them cook. I want y'all to notice one more thing too. Mm-hmm. That culture is a buzzword they use to do some bullshit. It keep happening. It's just like when Shotty always say consistency. See, you've been playing that hand too much, brother.
We knew it.
Yeah. So when they say Al Harris, he didn't fit the culture. He was coddling. That's
and
just.
I don't believe that.
They pulling it out they ass.
He ain't a good old boy.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
This is the thing, you know. Like they say that culture shit, but I be locked in on what you said. Like it said Jerry's culture, like the culture that Jerry built. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Exactly.
And y'all wonder why there are issues that transcend coaches. Do you ever wonder why we're always the most penalized team, regardless of who the fucking coach is?
Boy, can you say that 3 more times?
I got you. Do you ever wonder? Do you ever wonder why we are always one of the most penalized teams? You're penalized under Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, Brian Schottenheimer.
Yep.
Like every single coach, you're one of the most penalized teams in the NFL because the culture, even though the coaches has changed, has not. Because like they said, it is Jerry's culture. Jerry is the daddy. Jerry gets the final say so. and niggas know that. Like, I ain't got to get down with you. I'm down with Jerry. Jerry love me. I ain't got to do shit you say, man. You can't bench me. You can't bench me. You can't take me out the game. You can't shit. Jerry paid me. He want to see me play. Matter of fact, regardless of what Eberflus did, the shit that got Eberflus out of here is when Jerry Jones wanted to see Logan Wilson, that nigga ain't play a snap. That what got his ass out of here. You ain't telling me shit. He could have gave up 50 points a game. If Logan Wilson had played, he might have still been here. Jerry Jones ain't like that. He like, I don't know. We had a plan. He said we had a plan. Jerry, what you mean we had a plan? You was in there when they made the plan for Logan Wilson play? You actually was, because you sit in on the coaches' meetings.
My boy said he ain't getting no notification. Man.
Shit, Jerry ain't getting no notification. Logan Wilson wasn't going to play. That's why that nigga gone.
Shout out to my boy Montana. I do want to say this, bro. Like, I swear, bro, on everything, I said, man, I'm finna take the day off. Because I was seeing all the bullshit, right? I was reading the tea leaves and seeing the games they was playing with Brian Flores and how they played with us on that, and it just fucked my whole day off, right?
Mm-hmm.
My boy Montana like, nah, we got to keep boxing, boss. I'm like, all right.
That's real though.
Yeah. He got me back out. He gave me a second win, man. Shout out to my boy Montana, man. Real talk. My boy said, boss. He said, if you gotta send me a link, I swear to God.
I saw him say
that was some OG shit right there. That boy say, man, dog, boss, we ain't quitting, bro. Keep fighting. See, my OG was a tackle. You feel me? He played ball. He pick your boy up, but boy, boss was over here like, man, I'm done, bro. Fuck these boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, these boys is on the same old, and they are, bro. They really are. They are. Like, you can call Big Game James negative, whatever. Nah, we telling you the reality, bro. This is the reality.
Hey, Big Game James so trill, man. He gonna say exactly how he feel, and that man ain't lying about that shit.
Yeah, he ain't lying. Like, now, like, and now we got even more evidence of it. Yeah, and yes, we did get on their ass, and we not gonna stop, bro. We ain't gonna stop, bro. Like, I meant what I said, bro. I'm independent. I know I went off, you know what I'm saying, on Bobby when I thought he was trying to sneak this, you know what I'm saying, when he said to the fake it till you make it wannabes, talking about DC. Mm-hmm. I could have swore that was us, because I was like, we the only ones that I saw on Twitter, so, but he said he wanted to, but he clarified, he said, nah, I'm talking about other people that be making speculations, which he could be. But nah, I really meant what I said in terms of we free and we act like it and we should. And we free without motives. Like, and I get this. If you in YouTube and you want to work, of course you can't move like us. You go play it a little bit more corporate. You go, network and, hey, the fan and hey, and you could be, sending them and chi and ha and versus I debate any one of them. Nah, bro, I'm trying to win, bro. Like, the fuck, yeah. I respect you. If you respect me, we go about it respectfully. But I'm not here to network with you for a job. That's not it. So, I'm here to put out content for ideas that can help us win a championship, bro. And I was happy that in this article, keeping it real, that Fish kept it real right at the end. right there at the end. Boy, that boy Fish kept it real, right? He said, wherein if Brian Flores comes here, the uncomfortability victim might be Jerry himself. He right. In other words, Flores wasn't gonna tolerate his shit likely like Shotty does. Difference, that ain't him.
Mm-hmm.
That's
exactly what we need. I would, man. Mm-hmm.
That boy said nobody go force GM on me. Yeah. Now we fought. Listen, we still fighting. The fight ain't over. We still fighting. Star's right. The best candidate we should be pushing for right now.
Probably Orr at this point.
Orr. Yep. And then Devontae. But Orr is the clear one. He more clear than Devontae.
Because at least I have 2 years of production. I can look at what he did in the NFL level and say, you know what, this worked, and we're gonna get him what he needs. Because listen, if we hire Durante or if we hire Jim, we don't know what scheme they can run in the NFL that works. They don't have NFL experience, in anything. Like, are you gonna take what you learned from Van Joseph? Are you gonna take what you learned from Brian Flores? Is going to be a mixture. Do you prefer to stay in nickel more? Or are you going to try and buck the trend and try and stay in base? Or how are you going to blitz? Or do you like match more at the NFL level? Like, there's a lot of different things to discuss, and that's even before you talk about the staff. That's even before you talk about what you want to get drafted. You ain't never went through a draft before and you were the lead man. At least with Orr, he has 2 years of experience. He had a top 10 defense before. The personnel that he likes. You know his tendencies. You can cater to him immediately if you give him the job right now.
Yeah. Perfectly said. Boy, Hen is a dog.
I'll be tweaking sometimes.
Ever say boss and them on bro, they be making me fight outside of the web. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, and see, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I mean this too, bro. I really love y'all boys, bro. For real, y'all really are my football brothers. Obviously, my content brothers like Henny and Lou, but my boys like Tyrone Church and D.A. Lee and Montana, Devon. Man, we be going off on that Twitter. I'm talking about together, together. Like, say, bro. And see, cause my boys be peeping the game. You know what I'm saying? They be like, "Here we go, this gym shit."
Yeah. It's like this shit for dude, but we be like,
"Say, Montana hit up Bobby like, here we go."
Take it easy on the back.
Say, bro. Say, man. My boy Tyrone Church boxing. Like, listen, I love it, man. It's we know what it is, and we fighting for what we fighting for our squad, man. I feel like I'm on a team, bro. I feel like I got a quality football team of people that's fighting to win, bro. And I love y'all boys for that. Real talk.
It's true.
Thanks.
So, did we carry everything?
I think we done said everything. We could talk about the Senior Bowl and shit later, but that is one of the reasons I want this to get resolved. Senior Bowl and the Shrine Bowl at the end of this month. You ain't got a goddamn DC to send down there.
Somebody say not over football, boss. Now you tripping. What I say? Big Duke, what I say? What I say? He said not over football. Shit. Now we sticking together, bro. If that's what you're talking about, you get on Twitter and see. And it's not even about sticking together. We just fighting for what's true, bro. It ain't about having each other back because we don't move like that. Like Montana will fight me. Like Henny will fight me. Lou will fight me. We fight each other. We just fight for what's right. That's what it is. This ain't no like football team where we bopping each other. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? All of us are in this thing independent. Me and Devin had a good boxing match. I forgot what it was over, but that's what we did. You know what I mean? That's what me and Montana done boxed a couple of times. You know, we do because you're supposed to box. Because it's supposed to be about the best idea. What was you saying here?
Nah, I was just saying we can cover the Senior Bowl shit.
Let's go
at a different time.
Okay. Well, let me get my final words then, and we can cover that tomorrow on Boss Land. Listen, y'all come back tomorrow for Boss Land. We gonna be doing something special, man. Henny got something lined up where we gonna be talking about friend. You want to tell him? I don't want to.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be talking about. We're gonna play GM tomorrow, man. We're gonna look at the Dallas Cowboys salary cap. We're gonna clear salary space. We're gonna go actually shopping for available free agents in 2026. You know, give them market value deals. We're gonna discuss it as a family about who the hell we signing and bringing in, and we're gonna create, you know, a defense and shit. So it's gonna be me, Lou. You're gonna be available, right?
I gotta see because I'm gonna be traveling back from where I'm at. That's the only thing.
All right, so it's gonna guarantee be me, Landlord, and Boss. So we might have Lou in the building, man. Me and Landlord do it all the time. You know, every year we do one, and they're usually about 80 to 90% accurate. The players be different, but the cap moves be about the same amount of money and everything else. So it's a nice,
exercise.
Yeah, exercise of what Dallas Cowboys can realistically do. So we can't be sitting here accepting what a niggas from the niggas.
My boy say, what up, fellas? Is Lou okay? He looked mad and upset. Yeah, I mean,
Lou been working his ass off too. Like Lou had a long day of work. The Dallas Cowboys playing with his emotions.
Yep.
Like, how a nigga supposed to look.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck the Cowboys right now.
Yeah, bro. Like, listen, bro. Like, listen. I mean, this is that day you figure out your bitch cheated on you.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it real, bro. This is the day the reality hit you. We said yesterday, today was gonna tell us everything, and it did. We said it yesterday because of the Brian Flores deadline and the fact that Washington was winking at him. You know what I'm saying? They was winking at him, and they got the official interview. So, yeah. Boy, Star should have been here today. She cooking like a hoe in this chat, boy. She cooking. She say from the demographic of the coaches, we finna get out of here. We
We Gucci.
Are you good, man?
Okay, y'all ain't rushing, cool. Cause we just
rushing.
freestyling, bro.
Yeah.
From the demographic of the coaches, Shotty wants young and innovative. We haven't interviewed anybody who is even 50 plus. Man, I love Star. Boy.
Dope. Also,
real bad. He's speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
And congratulations on getting to 1,000 subs.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah. Big 1K.
Yeah. I was the first comment in there too.
Matter of fact, F him. Go ahead and pull up the Senior Bowl stuff, man. This is important. This is why we gotta get this shit together.
Let's do it.
Let's get out the way.
It's a lot of people not declaring.
Yeah, there's a lot of people not declaring, but the Dallas Cowboys do a lot of shopping in the Senior Bowl, man. These are and listen, I put this up here because these are cornerbacks. We know they're gonna get at least one. Boss, I'm not gonna go too deep into this, but I want to know, are there any names on this list that you personally like already?
Colin Wright. A lot.
Out of Stanford?
Yeah.
Talk me through it real quick.
Let me go look at my notes. It's gonna take me too long, but I remember him because I was looking at him today. Real good tackler. I think I even gave him 4 stars, bro. Very, very instinctive. Soft hands, plays with great technique and what's called like body lean. He has great body lean. He plays over his toes good, in and out his breaks, but he's very solid on tackling, man. Like he's somebody like if you want a corner that's gonna be a good run stopper, he was consistently on the containment. I didn't see flaws in his game. Like the only reason he go be maybe mid round is because there's so many corners, bro. I think he go rise. So Colin Wright. Let me see who else.
I like Chris Johnson over here, San Diego State.
I don't think I caught him yet, bro.
You should check him out. You should check out Chris Johnson, and I'm a little biased, but check out Julian Neal as well.
I haven't caught him yet. Okay.
He won the lone bright spots on a very bad defense.
Okay. Yeah. And my dog corners, they not even in the Senior Bowl. I got a lot of dog corners, bro. I got about 7 or 8, bro. Like mid rounders that I feel are starter grade. The only thing and I see game speed with them. I don't want to get into the draft too deep because we could be doing content on that once we get past these coaches. But yeah.
Do me a favor. Pull up the list of Cowboys that were Senior Bowl participants. Not that one. I got another one for you.
Okay, I see it.
There you go. This is why it's important. And this is just the notable ones. You know what I'm saying? Like these just the ones that we know by name. Zach Martin, Terrence Williams, La'el Collins, Dak Prescott. He was the MVP in 2016.
Yep, he killed
Jordan Lewis, Terrence Steele, Neville Gallimore.
Terrence Steele got killed. I remember he got killed. Y'all remember that? He got destroyed. Oh no, I remember who destroyed him. Oh boy, out of we drafted him. We never used
Oklahoma. Chapel.
Nah, he came out of he had one of them he was one of them Islanders.
Fehoko?
Was it Junior? Was it Junior?
It might have been Fehoko. Man,
was it Bradley and I?
Bradley killed him, dog. You remember that? He killed him in the Senior Bowl. I remember, bro. He sure did. Steele had a trash ass Senior Bowl. I had a third round grade on Steele until the Senior Bowl, and I dropped him.
And they did too. Because the nigga went undrafted. Salute to Randy. He said, "Boss, my thoughts. I bet Jerry is scared Brian will expose him like he did to Miami GMs. Y'all thoughts?" I mean, yeah. If Jerry doing crooked stuff,
he just all football. He just show you ain't serious. Jerry don't want nobody out football. He wants somebody that's different. Like I still can't believe to this day that Jerry said he showed deference to the head coach. He bit his lip like his dad had taught him to bite his lip.
Exactly.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Jerry said that. At the initial press conference. Yes.
The opening one.
The opening. He bit his lip like his dad. It's like you talking about my dad who dead on deference.
I'm talking about what he would. How would you know? You didn't bring him in for an interview. You don't even know Marty Schottenheimer.
See, and that's the thing that pisses me off about this article from Fish and the leaks that they coming out with, that the personality fit bullshit. How do you know that Brian Flores go upset the culture if you never even interviewed him?
Cause they scared. That's why they scared. They scared. I think they scared of these people. I think Jerry gets a way of being a salesman to a lot of people he can sell to.
Yeah. No, he does get away with it. Like, remember when he said to the fan, "I use you," right? And he said, but the key part he said was, "and it's effective." That's fucked up, bro. Yeah. So when you go out here and you see everybody saying the same talking points, it's because they was trained. They don't even know they trained. If you talk to most people, you know what you hear them say as a pushback against Flores? If we get Flores, he's going to be a head coach next year.
That sounds like a nigga I want.
And this is how I have to explain to people. I said, listen, if he's not a head coach after Minnesota, he's blackballed.
He might not ever be one.
He's blackballed. That means he's going to likely run through his whole contract. He's blackballed, y'all. You can't do better than what he is.
If he don't get this Pittsburgh job, he's definitely blackballed.
Yeah.
Because Pittsburgh is a traditional, like, family-ran organization. They only had 3 head coaches in history.
Yeah, man. Hey, this is a day to drink, bro. We done figured out that our chick cheated on us, bro. For real. Like, for real.
There are 9 head coaching availabilities. If he don't get a single one,
he blackballed.
He never gonna get one.
Yeah,
he's not gonna get one ever.
But look how trained people are, because you hear everybody say, "Shotty wants somebody," because they've been hearing that echoed. Shotty wants somebody that's gonna be able to develop here. Man, shut up, bro. Like, nah, bro. I want competency, bro. And see, that's what greatness. That's what you got to deal with when you got greatness. When Belichick was winning Super Bowls, he was always losing his guys, bro. But it was a Super Bowl tied to losing those guys that was qualified to be recruited. So you always want your guys recruited, because that means y'all was accomplishing some shit. Like Dan Quinn wouldn't be a head coach unless we was 12-5 3 times. But I want Jim because I want him to slowly grow. Man, shut up, boy. I swear, boy. Stop being a trained mutt.
Somebody just literally commented on, but I'm on that same exact thing you just said. There was another dude saying maybe Flores refused to be interviewed. I'm like, dog,
they would have been reported.
Exactly.
It would have been reported. Remember what happened with the Atlanta guy? They requested the interview, and it was
exactly reported.
Yeah, it was reported. Like if there was a request sent, they would let you know so they could get that out the way. They just ain't said nothing to the man. Yeah, they would prefer that to be they would prefer that to be floating out there because they would say, "Look, at least we tried, bro. All right, damn, we called him, man. He said no."
Yeah, this whole thing is synchronized, y'all. It was I use you, and he said, and it's effective. God damn! Is it?
I mean, still, it's like it's a man. What they can literally like send up. I ain't gonna say nothing because people got mad when I said something anyways.
Nah, I mean, like it don't matter, bro.
It don't matter, but I ain't finna.
You can't please everybody.
We can't please everybody, bro. Like, listen, man, and
fuck everybody.
You're right.
Fuck everybody. I'm tired over it.
Listen, man. I sleep better at night knowing that I can be authentically myself, or where I can honestly say what's best for my team. Ain't nobody using me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting no phone calls on what to put out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
I ain't gonna lie, them people are the reason why we ain't got number 6. Whether people like it or not, we can blame Jerry, but
yeah, it's all of that. It's that whole ecosystem, bro.
It's the whole ecosystem. You were putting a part of it. That's how I know y'all not. A true Cowboy fan would not be a part of the damn ecosystem. Say that right now.
Yeah.
And
this is what I want to be clear about. Not everybody that's in the media is. I want to be clear on that. Not everybody carries water.
Clarence not. I'm not gonna lie.
For the right price, they got kids, nigga.
You know how I know in it? He can get mad. I don't give a fuck. Calvin Watkins, motherfucker. I know your motherfucking ass is in it. Your lying hoe ass. You a hoe.
Hey, listen, bro. You gonna be on the fan, bro. You need to chill out, bro. You gonna be on the fan.
I know. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna reference that bullshit.
They gonna put your ass on the fan again.
Oh,
they gonna clip it out. They gonna say,
I don't give a fuck. You can put me on Dallas Morning News. I'll drive up to that bitch my goddamn self. You a fucking hoe. Motherfucking somersault. You made that bullshit ass article. Fuck you. You the fucking reason why we in this situation. You a part of the reason.
Yeah,
it's
the ecosystem, bro. It really is.
Yeah. I know you carry.
And
water.
if you watch close, you can really see who the water carriers are. Yeah. Not everybody carry water.
Calvin Watkins is a damn water carrier.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
And sometimes any one of them can carry some water, and they won't know that they carrying water. Sometimes this is what I mean by that, because sometimes you can get a call, right, and they'll say, "Hey, this is what we talking about doing." Right? Yeah. Now, you thinking you getting the inside information, but they really using you. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that when I'm reporting what I'm hearing that I'm nefarious. No, the person that's nefarious is the people that leaked it to me with intentions.
Like Florio this time around, they kind of use it against him.
Yeah, pimped him.
Yeah, with the Brian Flores.
Yeah. Florio. Yeah. So we gave you the story. We gave you the story on Brian Flores, but we wasn't never serious about doing nothing with Brian Flores. So it makes him look goofy. It really does. It really does. You see what I'm saying? Because he putting out the report that the Dallas Cowboys going to make a strong push. And then the day that Brian Flores is available, well, he don't really fit the culture. The concern with you, he likes the culture that he created the day, y'all. The day he was available. The day. And somebody was like, somebody was talking to me about, well, today was the first day he was available. I said, let me explain this, bro. See, Henry said this before. It's not tampering if you don't get caught.
True.
So y'all really think that Washington leaked out 2 days ago that they want to interview him, right? And then the day of, he was on a plane to them.
Right. It's already it's been in works.
It was in works, y'all.
Get a burner phone. God dog.
Why do y'all think when free agency start,
people already
in 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so y'all did y'all negotiation in 5 minutes? No, it was collusion, bro.
They've been talking this entire year.
Yeah.
And then they got a legal tampering period where they can just be more egregious with it. Like, yeah, we know that y'all been doing this shit, but now y'all can do the shit in the open from this time frame over there.
See, that's why y'all need to follow these type channels, bro. Cause see, independent people go really break it down. You know what I'm saying? And see, I think I'm being fair because I'm also being honest that not all of them move like that. I don't think Jane is a water carrier. I've been watching Jane. Jane ain't no goddamn water carrier.
Jane is the purest.
Jane pure as fuck.
She's like, probably the only one that has.
Nah, it's some more. I can name some more. That's like, yeah. But no, I know like, Jane. The ones that's usually the ones. I'm gonna just give y'all a clue on who you can usually trust. The ones who work for national syndicates, bro. Yes. Like the CBS, the NFL networks. Yeah. But see, Jerry's smart, bro. Like Jerry know how to consolidate power, bro. He's sitting on the board of some of that shit now. So Jerry know how to get influence, bro. Jerry is like cold at consolidating power, bro. He really is. He said, but why leak we want Flores without doing research on who he is unless Jerry just needed to create clicks? That's why he did. We was at an all-time low. It was at an all-time low. All the way out. Yep. It was a checkout. So to keep us checked in, we are gonna make a strong push per Mike Florio for Brian Flores. Then the day of, and say, see this real about Jane. I love Jane, bro. I swear. Oh, they hate I swear her. I love Jane, bro. I love Jane, bro. Like I really love Jane. I don't know how I got her number, but I got Jane's number. And every now and then I text her, I be like, Jane, you know what I'm saying? You know, and she'll be like, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what she said. Jade is the opposite of water carrier. She always and see, Jada got heat. Boy, y'all better know. It's been some real heat on Jane, boy. Real heat.
Also,
they be really like squabbling. Them reporters on the behind the scenes.
And see, you remember Jerry said, see, your problem is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't like him at all.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Jake Jacovelli said Trey Wingo said all of the leaks have an agenda attached.
Yeah, that's true. Perfect. Oh yeah. I think it was me and West Coast talked about this when I first started doing content with him, bro. It was a study that came out through I'm trying to get the source right because I want y'all to be able to find it. I can't remember the source, but 90% of leaks come from organizations and not players. So when you see stuff like several teams have interest in
so
yeah, or
team leaked that.
The team leaked that. So,
or like Ricky Scoops, I heard he got a job at the NFL office, so he see all the transactions, so that's why he be knowing every trade before it go down. Because you have to submit the trade to the NFL office.
Yeah, and my boss say pay for quality coaches. Shout out to Coach Marv. I was listening to Coach Marv. Man, Coach Marv was cooking, bro. Coach Marv said something, bro. I was like, God damn. He was like, bro, listen, ain't no way they was gonna get Brian Flores. He said, because you would have had to pay him more than Brian Shawn.
Hell yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I've seen I had a coach. Huh?
It happened in Dallas.
They
with Dan Quinn?
No, they did it with Jason Garrett.
They sure did. It can happen. It can happen. But
they paid Jason Garrett more than was it Wade?
Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
Look at Bobo Matetta. He said, Jane the one I will always defend and she attractive, Lou. That's why we slobbering. Yeah, Jane, boys. Yeah, she cold.
Yeah. And listen, here's the report. Yes, Jason Garrett was paid more than Wade Phillips when Garrett was the Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator, a situation Phillips publicly noted as unusual and a point of contention, with Garrett's salary matching an offer from the Baltimore Ravens to keep him in Dallas as an assistant. They were detailed by footballscoop.com, also in the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. So I remember this shit.
Yeah.
And we ain't willing to do everything we can to win here in Dallas. Do y'all know the price tag reportedly that's going to be on Harbaugh? What they going to pay him? They going to give him $30 million
a year.
A year.
So they gave him wide receiver money to coach.
Yes.
Out of pocket.
And was shot at getting $4.
$1.5.
Wait. We forgot the 0.5. Can't forget that 0.5.
How you know Brian made that much money? His contract is public.
That's what I heard. I don't know. That's just what I heard.
I heard Clarence Hill. I don't know if he leaked it, but when I heard him talking, he said it was 4.5.
And see, as Star said it best. We not cursed, we cheap. Oh, she was
for no damn reason.
And I'm talking about everywhere. And it's a Jerry philosophy. It's a family philosophy. You could tell he had that philosophy handed to him from other entrepreneurs, for sure. Because they run everything like that. Yeah, they media people paid low. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they coaches paid low. They always try to get players for the low. You know? And he said it himself.
They said this salary is considered competitive for a first-time head coach, but well below the league highest earners like Andy Reid, because Andy makes around $20 million a year.
Yeah, and that Sean Payton is making like 27. That's what I heard. Like Harbaugh is going to get 30 from the Giants.
Like, think about that. Jerry got Brian Schottenheimer for 4.5.
And that's why he didn't hire nobody else. I wonder what he's trying to give McCarthy. Somebody who won a Super Bowl. And you know what? He over here being cheap, and he be bitching and complaining in them fucking press conferences. I'm paying him all this. Man, shut your bitch ass up, Jerry. You ain't paying him a goddamn.
Right? He did say that. If I knew I was paying him all this, he did say that. He did.
Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
That's why he mad. That's why he got a machine. They can't stand Dak. They can't stand it because Dak took their ass to the cleaners like they deserve.
Yeah.
They hate that.
They do hate Dak because Dak. Yeah, they can't stand Dak.
Probably made about $300 million off these fools. I'm glad.
And they made more off of him. They made way more off of him.
They loving it. Controversy. They getting all that.
Man, they publicity. That's what
pissed me off about them getting mad at paying players. They like the NCAA, bro. Before we over here doing that shit.
Hey, somebody say, Lou, watch your back.
That's all.
What you mean?
Somebody, I'm saying all this shit about Jerry.
Nah, Jerry ain't tripping, bro. Jerry don't give a damn about that.
He don't.
Like, as long as Jerry just say, spell my name right, damn it. Jerry do be tripping. Like, Jerry, this is where Jerry will trip. When you start showing that because the appearance of being right is important to him.
Yeah, he'll do anything for that.
He'll do anything for that.
We didn't get Quinn. We wouldn't get Quinn if he wouldn't look so damn wrong with Micah.
Eberflus. Right.
Man,
yeah, Micah. Micah is why he went and got Quinn. Yep.
He didn't get Quinn to improve this team. He got Quinn so he wouldn't look like a fool.
Right. Yep. That's what it is.
We don't do what it takes to win. Doing whatever it takes to win He be lying. He be selling to us. So tell me I'll write any check to for another Super Bowl. No, you won't. Shut your ass up.
Nah.
You over here still paying.
Yeah, the fact that you over here blaming culture for not even interviewing Brian Flores, you not serious, bro.
You over here paying the same contract you paid Jimmy the same for the last 5 coaches.
Yeah,
Jimmy got your ass stuck.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna tell y'all only saving grace. You want to hear our saving grace? Will McClay, which is the same thing.
I don't know. Shit.
What I mean by that is he got to hit home runs in free agency, and he got to hit them in the draft. That's the only saving grace. Because culturally, the culture that comes down from them, bro, it's like Hen said. It's a reason why through all the coaches, we always lead the league in penalties. The discipline flows down. The lack thereof, I mean.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do that, man. He can't change the deal. Like, we had a terrible draft this past draft. When you really look at it. Besides Booker, we had out a home run, but we didn't get Donovan as a rocker because of him. We got it because we were trying to have leverage over Micah. You know what I'm saying? We got Savon Ravel because we was trying to have leverage over fucking Diggs.
And go ahead. You want to tell the people now what's coming up on the 30th? Since you said that, you want to start? Yeah, we can promote it.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we can promote it early. We got Booker Dad coming on. You know, so we gonna be talking to Booker Dad. We gonna probably get Booker too. You know, so
yeah, Team Trenches stand up.
Team Trenches. Team Trenches. This is only for Team Trenches, man.
It's only for Team Trenches. Matter of fact, we're gonna make it members only.
Members only.
Yeah, we're
gonna let Team Weapons. What Team Weapons can view. They can view it.
$5 and the
view
question gonna be, "Was
you can't talk?"
And I'm gonna be, I'm gonna sit back. And I'm gonna be bang.
Like Henny. No, you Team Weapons, get on. Start. Y'all get out of here. this Team Trenches, bro. Only Team Trenches can talk to Booker or his dad. Period.
Now it's gonna be a great conversation, man. Because
yeah,
we didn't found this one, y'all.
Yeah,
like we told you. God damn it! But draft season coming up again. I actually can't wait.
I do think we can still be competitive, but the way that they do it with this Flores, it's showing that, man, it's a long shot, bro. Real talk.
Do you think they're bringing all these black coaches in because they heard the noise? They trying to look.
I think it's shot. I honestly think it shot it. Like, to me, the defensive hiring process looked like the offensive hiring process last year. The offensive hiring process, it was a bunch of strangers. You know what I mean? It was a bunch of who, right? And then we had to go research. You feel me? Right? It was a bunch of who is that? You know? But when you look them up, you're like, damn, they fit. That fit. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is, bro. My honest to God opinion.
I pray you're right. I'm just saying they have gave him a real bad taste in my mouth this go around, and my hopes are pretty low. So yeah. I will tell you that.
Well, I say this, man. If we listen, I mean, if it end up being Jim. Hopefully, because it is something about him. Okay. Because the thing I like is he promotes fast wherever he is. So somebody's seeing something in him. That's the indication, especially when it's happening in multiple places, right? It's something there. Okay.
I don't like that we're the only ones who want him.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nobody else
interviewing.
Right.
I mean, Denver is the number 1 team in the AFC. Everybody see what they're doing.
No, that's true. Yeah. I'm just saying it's something there. But we leaning on hope. Just keeping it real.
And that's the thing where I'm down and I'm depressed and I'm angry.
But let me say this before you get angry. The ink is not dry on him yet.
I know, but we lean on hope, and Dak is literally like we are like this is gonna be it. soon, and we over here leaning on hope.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The ink not drawn him yet, so we ain't leaning on hope until he hired. Because if it's or, you feeling better.
I am feeling better.
You feel me? If it's or, now you gonna be like, especially if you get or with that staff. If you get or and a majority of this staff, you gonna be hopeful as hell, bro. Keeping it real.
I'll be surprised if they really replace White Cotton. I ain't gonna lie. If they replace White Cotton,
they might try to force White Cotton on the new DC. They might.
I mean, but they brought in another D-line coach. What they finna do? Have a D-line and an edge coach finally? They finally finna split it up.
And see, this is so I'm saying though, because I can see hope though. If you get or, that's my point. If you get or, put it like this: if we had or defense from last year, where people say that was a down year, Dak is still playing right now. I hope people understand that. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm just worried about the personnel.
No, I'm with you on the personnel. I'm just saying though, like, because he had personnel issues. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
And yet with that, he was able to overcome it. My point is, we are still playing right now if we had his level of defense from last year. Now, according to the Ravens' usual elite defensive standard, it wasn't that, right? But in compared to us, it's way more than enough to take another step.
But here's my thing. This is legit pushback.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
If they hire Orr, I'm afraid they're gonna revert back to the Dan Quinn days.
What?
We already know that they already they ain't no more rope. They hands finna be all in this shit. They may not equip him with everything he fucking needs. We know how they do. And if they do that shit right here, right now, I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna pop a blood vessel. I'm gonna
push back to your pushback because I think what's kind of going on with you, and I understand this. This is a fucked up day, bro. For people who know what's going on, it could have you like. But this is why I'm gonna push back a little bit on what you said. Like you said, we gonna debate this out a little bit. You said that Jerry and them do things for business interests.
Yes.
So they know it's in their business interest to show improvement and massive improvement on this defense. They would get a whole lot of Cowboy optimism from going in on whoever the DC is. And I mean now. It's so bad. It's a whole lot of people that don't even want us to draft anything on offense, which is crazy. It's like, nah, you got to draft someone. Don't leave all them running backs like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So, like my boy D.A. Lee say, brand first is going to likely work in the mutual interest this time. Just like we was talking about with Pickens, right? It's the business interest of the NFL and Jerry wanting popcorn football that helps Pickens. You probably right because they do tend to shoot themselves, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry, they just proved they have not changed. We just got it.
Yeah, we got it today.
What? I'm a man.
No, we got it.
I mean, he finna draw out this Pickens shit.
Yeah,
$30 million gone.
Yeah.
Now we're working with 80. And you're gonna cut steel. We don't have a tackle.
They go cut steel.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do some more cuts and everything like that.
Yeah.
We're going in with holes. You got $80 million. Sure, make it work. What you gonna do with it? Oh, we're gonna add in former first. Trey Hendrickson. Okay, we ready. Let's draft. We ain't ready. No, go. That's what I was fighting Henny on and everybody in the chat on why I don't want to sign Pickens. It's like because we need more than it just you doing that for the defense. That defense needs a new face. You need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to go beat it up and go put a whole new face on there. You need a lot on that defense. A lot in a lot of areas. You need 2 corners.
Let's add it up.
4 safeties.
Let's add it up. Okay, you already adding it up. 2 corners,
2
4
corners,
safeties.
4 safeties. I mean, do I count the people we're bringing back? Probably, I would say 4 edges. Because without, if you bring 2 people back, now it's probably 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm. Damn. 6. No, we had 8. Okay.
Yeah, 8. I said you need 8 players for the. Oh, we ain't talking about a linebacker. 9.
That ain't shit. 8 players ain't nothing, bro. Because let me tell you why. Because I always do that off-season guide shit where I show our acquisitions as it's happening through free agency. We always go acquire about 9 or 10 every year. Because I do it every year where I show where we are, and then I show as free agency. I keep adding to, you know what I mean? We go get 8, bro.
I mean, we ain't deducting the $9 million because they're gonna sign Williams most likely, and then what if they fuck around and sign Aubrey?
I mean, they gotta pay for him.
Aubrey you gonna pay him top kicker money, which is 15?
I thought top kicker money was 5. I double checked it.
It's 5?
Mm-hmm. It was around 5 or 6, bro. I promise you.
Listen,
I looked at the top kickers. I might be tripping, but I remember looking at that last week.
Wilson.
I think you just sad today, bro. This is a day to be sad. Like, for real. I think this day got you mad, though. I'm just being honest, because you're right, bro. This was a sad reality that they still fucking with shit, bro. Like, for real, bro.
They're not changing. They're not giving me anything to change or giving like faith. They finna. Woo.
Nah.
No.
We'll be foolish to think like that. Definitely, we'll be foolish to think like that. Like
and even if what they do, what you talking about, I'm like, they're not moving like a team that's trying to win 6. You're not moving.
They
like
definitely
that.
Ain't doing that.
Dog, I'm saying, bro, if we were green and we had Eagles instead of this star, would they be moving different if Hurts was like Dak? And this is we only got 2, maybe 1 more year of this. We moving like with urgency. They're not moving enough urgency for me.
No, they're definitely not.
You're not moving. Bro, I would run the shit out of y'all. Like if you was on my football team, you're not moving. It
all depends, bro. I think it's an internal battle, bro. I think it's somebody in there urgent. This is what I want to talk about too, just real quick, because I know he ain't gone, but me and you can talk this out. Let's say if they building a staff, right? If these are staff guys, right? Potential staff guys, okay? If they building a staff, ain't no damn way they building a staff for a guy that they ain't even hired yet. And ain't no way he preparing for the playoffs and also pushing who he would want to look at the same time. Do you really believe that? To me, that more so look like you feel me? That would make more sense because he would have the time. He also, because he was a defensive coordinator before, he likely has a farm, right? He likely been looking around the league and have an idea of people he will want to work for. You see what I'm saying? To me, I know everybody's saying Jim, but to me, if they are building a staff right now, it's for a dude who got time to build a staff. Jim ain't got no time to build no staff. In my opinion, logistically, ain't no way he's preparing for the biggest moments right now and also preparing to be the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator and fueling them with potentials. Ain't no way.
This is the Dallas Cowboys. You know they'll still do that shit.
You think so?
Bro, we ain't gonna sit here and act like they ain't gonna say they promise you the job and bring you a seat here and be like, yeah, here's the motherfuckers you gotta work with. Here's your group project. You got 3 months. You better not fuck up. We ain't gonna sit here like they gonna.
You saying like they would hire his whole staff for him?
Bro, we are talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
The whole staff, Lou.
Jones and Jerry Jones. Why we can't? Why we
now,
not?
I agree. I agree that they'll put a couple of Trojan horses under you. The whole staff, Lou.
The whole goddamn staff, bro. I do not put it over these motherfuckers. I don't.
You having a bad day.
Fuck out of here.
Ain't no way.
They care about the draft.
So you mad at me now? I ain't do nothing to you. Why you mad at me, bro? Why you mad at me? I ain't do nothing to you, bro. You having a bad day, bro. This is a bad day though, bro. They this is some whole shit they did today, bro. So, but it ain't hopeless, Lou. It really ain't hopeless, bro. It's almost like that kid that grew up in the ghetto. It's like that kid that you can make it out. It's a long shot. It's a long shot.
Enough urgency.
No,
like they have a quarterback that is in their prime that has 2 years left in this year. They're not moving like that. Need you to be moving a little bit faster.
Not thinking bad, bro. I'm gonna say nothing. Man, that would surprise the hell out of me. Listen, bro, I get a few chosen horses. I get one, but the whole staff, boy. If that's the case, Jim is a hoe. I mean, a hoe. I'm gonna say it. Boy, I'm talking about you are. Bro, if you let Dallas pick your boy, you are boy.
You probably don't know no damn about it.
You thirsty as hell to build DC.
Yeah.
Boy, but I don't think that's the case, bro. Come on now. Just come on, bro. You going through all these candidates and preparing for the play. No way. Just it's impossible, bro. Ain't no way, bro. And it don't even sound like him. The reason why I say it don't sound like him because he also turned down some opportunities. So I think he's conscious of his career. He ain't gonna be trying to get no DC job to where they planted everybody under him. It don't even. But if they did, I would be shocked. I would be shocked though, bro. If that did happen, and let me just say it like this: if it ended up being the case that all these dudes was under him.
He a fool. Because he should have just stayed there and waited to Vance Joseph get a head coaching job. He could have been a DC there.
And it would also say that we wowed. And it would say he was double dipping. It would clearly say he was double dipping. You feel me? That would say his head wasn't in the game for the playoffs.
That boy finna do it. He finna pull a Dan Quinn. They finna go over and get smacked.
I feel that.
They finna get smacked.
Them boys finna be sorry as hell, bro.
Who they playing? Because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't said it. But they defense have fallen off a cliff at the end of the year. Nobody's really talking about that the Denver Broncos defense has not been the same at the end of the year. That's just me. We're gonna see it though. But you know what? Damn, I was gonna save it for the game. If they get out there and get fried in the secondary, I'm gonna be like, damn, that Jim Leonard that back end. I was gonna go again on this shit. The moment they start,
he might be your DC, bro.
I was gonna say that.
Listen, and this is what we can't do, Lou. Cause I know you, bro. I've been rocking with you. You passionate, bro. We can't let the unrighteous way that they went about getting Jim make us take it out on Jim. Real talk, bro. You feel me?
I'm going to do this to be petty because that's how they did to Al Harris. Okay. They started blaming the passing game coordinator.
Okay. I'm just making sure, bro, because I'm
gonna do this.
He might be our guy. You know what I mean? And we gonna have to I don't mean support him blindly, but we gonna have to
Bills. Yeah, they go out there and they get their ass smacked by Josh Allen with no fucking receivers. I'm gonna fire his ass up before you become my head coach. I'm telling you that right now. All right, get up, because you got passion.
Because cats already think we don't like Jim, bro. For real, they think we don't like Jim because of your ass. They think we don't like Jim. People be coming to me. What did Jim do? I be listening to your content. It's like, I be listening to your tweets. It's like, what? I said, no, bro. It's not about not liking him. I don't take good when I can have great, bro. You go for great. Like, come on, bro. Like, and I know y'all. I know Wisconsin has been sold to us, but Wisconsin is not Morris, and they got people believing that 6 years of Wisconsin. It's a combined 5 Super Bowls. Cause I went at a lot of people today that was on some. He's no different. He's a way better candidate than Morris and Brian Flores. Raheem Morris and I said, you see what the local media did, bro? You see what they did?
There is no hope. This fan base would believe that, man. God damn,
Nah, they believed it. They believed it.
Hey, we a fan base full of guppies. They can
they put together collage. Bobby Bell put together collage of look, he fits shorty. Look, he teacher, communicator. I did the exact same collage but better with Durante. Ain't nobody say a word. Ain't nobody mention. Oh wow, he fit. Oh, that Durante fits. Oh, okay. Why y'all energy different with him?
We are a bunch of Dolphins, and Jerry can sell us water to us. Like that's how gullible we are, man. God damn, as a fan base. Man.
Yeah,
but
the average fans are casuals, bro. We got to keep that in mind. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop giving them that damn.
No, that's the truth.
Casual and dumbass ain't the same fucking thing.
It
kind of is.
No, it is. Casual, it kind of is. Like, hear me out. You and me is way different than most people. Most people that follow us are not like the most people. So, like Montana, football dude. Todd Church, football dude. Devin played. D.A. Lee played coach. Like the people that follow us, a lot of football experience. It's true, right? You got state rings. You played in state games in Texas, in the great state of Texas.
You don't need football experience to be sold of a college experience 5 years ago. No. A current coach that beat your ass. That's a motherfucker being dense, dumb, and above. I'm not throwing a casual label on them. I'm not.
That's a good point.
I'm not. You just being dumb at this point.
Nah, I'm gonna fight you back a little bit. I gotta fight you back just a little bit. Like, hear me out. Like, and you have to try to imagine this, Lou. Try to imagine this. You can't do this because it's not your life. Try to imagine that you never played. Damn. You would not know the difference, bruh. Especially if you're hearing it from people that sound like they're creditable. Think about that. If you just the average Joe Schmo, where all the days of your life you sat at a lunch table and you played with a computer, but you watch football with your dad.
No, how about this?
Okay.
We both casuals in baseball, right?
Say it again.
We both casuals in baseball, right?
Yeah.
Could anybody tell you that somebody who's been coaching college baseball, they can come and be a manager of an entire baseball program?
Hell no, because it still equates to my football knowledge, bro. I can't divorce that.
It's not even that. Like, even though I'm a casual, I still know there's a form system in baseball.
But see, because you still from organized sports, bro. You gotta imagine you not imagine yourself as somebody who never played. You gotta imagine that. Bro, stop and think about that. Like, it's people that was in the stands, bro. See, when me and you was in the locker room and they was getting us ready to play and they was drawing up shit on the board, it was dudes in the stands that was eating nachos trying to fuck chicks.
But you ain't dumb to football.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying, it's a lot of people that don't know no better. That's why they can go look.
Know no better. They dumb.
No, it's not dumb all the time. Sometimes it's casual innocence and they're manipulated. No. Like, just think about it. See, me and you, we can actually pick apart the bullshit that'll come from these locals. You feel me? We can say, man, that's bullshit. Or we'll sit up here and say, we'll put it together, right? Based on our experiences. We'll be like, man, get the fuck out of here. I don't care who it is who said it, right? We'll be like, I don't care if it's the fan. I don't care if it's .com. I don't care who it came from. I don't care if it's Dallas coaches. If it don't match our experience and our research, we go throw it out. But you gotta imagine yourself and you never played, and you listening to the radio, and this person is called an insider. And when they get on, they say exclusive. I'm giving you. So you thinking you getting some hot shit from somebody who had, and we over here like, bro, that dude got fed that. You feel me?
But here's the thing though. They're feeding them Jim Leonard. If they was feeding them Nick Saban, I'll honestly believe it. And be like, you just a casual. Because it's Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge name. They feeding you somebody that you even fucking know.
No, man. Listen, it's how you sell it. Listen, because it's this is how propaganda work, bro. Have you ever heard of Joseph Goebbels?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he was a minister of defense with the Germans. So he was the one that came up with all that propaganda with the.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they got studies on this, bruh. And the media know this, bruh. They know that's why they get in cahoots and get on code on the same message. Yeah, it's to sway the public of people who ignorant. It's also a reason why the higher your education,
the harder it is for you to be manipulated.
Right.
That's why.
So we are educated in ball, bruh. Me and you and people that listen to us. That's why they fuck with us. But people that's not educated in ball don't like us. That's why they'll go to these old popcorn ass channels that be feeding them bullshit because it make them feel good. We'll be telling them the truth and they'll be like, I don't like you. Because they can't recognize honesty and truth when it's hitting them in the face. And they not warriors. See, the people that sit here and listen to us, they're warriors. Most of these people that like us, the people that like your channel and like my channel, most of them are former coaches, players, and shit like that. Like, I can identify everybody right now that's in my chat. Most of these dudes play, bro. Montana played tackle, bro. I know these dudes. D.A. Lee coaches his sons. That's why he be in here tooth and nail. Every time D.A. Lee come in, he say we in the building because he knows this is a football place. If I go to other channels, I don't see D.A. Lee. I never see him because he don't listen to that bullshit, and he know it when he hear it. He know when he go to these. I ain't gonna name him. I ain't gotta name him, but I never see D.A. Lee over there. I don't see Montana over there. I don't see none of the real football people over there, bro.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes what we gotta do, and I'm just being all the way honest. What I think we gotta do is we gotta be patient with some of them. That ain't you too, Lou. You violent. You have no patience.
I got no patience. I'm sorry.
Some people we gotta bring them along slow, bro. Just being honest. Like some people, they like that wounded dog. You gotta pet him, bro. Yeah, and see Montana right. It's a lot of people hate Montana because he pure ball, bro. He is pure ball.
Oh yeah. Or they hate Okoye.
Yeah, he pure
Okoye,
ball.
And he'll argue for sport.
Yeah, and he cold with it.
Okoye would sit there and argue with you for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And you got negative followers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he would sit there and just argue with you. Like,
yeah. But I honestly say that, and I mean this between both of us, because I get impatient too. Yeah, we both got to do a better job of recognizing that some people we got to bring along slower. That's why I stopped to break down cover 2, man. You feel me? Because we were just caught up in terms. Oh, yeah, 2 man. I'm like, nah, let's explain that concept because we got to bring people along. You feel me? So, yeah, man. And it is frustrating. It is frustrating.
It's my job. My day job is the reason why my patience. I used to have a lot of patience. I don't with my day job.
Yeah,
because I'm around people like that's like smart. They don't have patience with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they'll leave me.
Yeah.
So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be honest. I gotta have to adapt. So that's and this is a bad thing.
My boy said everybody be on your channel because I stay here, man. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, and that's one thing I do unless I think I network with good people, bro. Real talk. I like to bring smart people in the circle, bro. That's why I always do content with Henny, Lou, OC. And I'm not saying other content creators are not smart, but
Cooper hurt.
And I'm gonna tell you something. It's a whole lot of people. I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole lot of people. The popcorn content creators, they'll never do a show with me. You know why? They'll get exposed. See, they go always sit and see. Big Game James call them crooked pastors. He right. See, a crooked pastor is never gonna be cross-examined. Never.
Oh, never.
He ain't gonna never be
They can do
cross-examined.
Get your money, duffel bag boy. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You can do that.
Anybody who want to sit alone and just dictate the conversation without being conversation, they ain't really for the cause.
They ain't real. They ain't truthful.
See, anybody that's really for the cause would accept, or if they really know they honest about what they saying, or if they really trying to win. So that's why, like, for instance, me and Devin, we went at it on a couple of conversations. You know what I mean? But he willing to cross-examine me and vice versa. And we go eventually have another fight. I don't know what it's gonna be, but because he independent-minded, I'm independent-minded, we go box. It just happens. Same thing with D.A. Lee. Like, these type, Montana, like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, bro, like, some of that's on us. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Some of that is on us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, them casual ass content creators would never face a real football content creator, because you go get cross-examined and that bullshit you're able to say on your own ain't gonna be able to just fly with people that's like real football people. You're like, bro, shut up with that dumb shit, bro. That shit you talking about.
I don't have a problem with it. You could be a casual creator. My problem is when you get bold and you are trying to sneak this.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And they do that. My name and it's like, bro,
they do that. A lot of people do that.
We got you out your lane. You over here doing film sessions. You ain't never did film sessions before. I go to your film session. You over here just reacting, basically with the film on, letting it play. Don't even know what the fuck you seeing. Yeah. Over here getting mad at Mozzie because he went away from a PA rollout, a play action rollout.
Yeah,
like it's a rollout. You know what I mean? Like that's I mean, people can everybody.
Listen, man.
Everybody's in their lane, man. That's all it is. Just know your lane. That's the thing. Don't. But I'm learning that this is a very image-driven business. So people want to step on toes and want to bolster like they the big dog and shit like that. And sometimes we do like we did in football practice. You line that shit up.
Right.
You think you're the big dog? Line it up. And everybody don't want to line it up. So.
I need to delete this. I accidentally put raped on something.
Oh yeah, I thought you did saw that. I'm like, whoa, yeah.
I just kept it up, bro, because I figured the people would know better, but they starting to fuck with me too much. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's getting on my nerves now. But man, let's go ahead and give our final words.
Yeah, my final words is I'm disappointed, Dallas Cowboys. You not doing what all it takes to win. Yeah, you're going to just convince me very early in the what's the name in the off season. But I'm just saying, like, the timeline of our quarterback is like now, and you still moving Jerry like you got a walker. Your ass you ain't got no damn walker. You 80 years old. And you still be running downstairs from your damn suite to go to do a damn interview. So stop moving like you got a walker. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Let's have some urgency. Let's not fuck. If you're gonna pay Pickens, pay Pickens. If you're not, then don't. I don't want no drawn out $30 million. We going over and we still saying that $30 million going into the season. Like, no, you getting the whole D coordinator in here. Yay. You better not hire this D coordinator and be like, can you fix Sanborn? Can you fix Malik Hooker? No, stop selling them on that shit because you want to be fucking cheap. I was like, you know why they didn't hire Brian Flores? Because if he would have said that shit like, no, Steven, get him off my fucking defense. I can't fix no damn Jack Sanborn. No, stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you just paid him. Go find me another linebacker, straight like that. And that's how I'm feeling. Even when you get this new D coordinator. If it's Jim, you better sit right down in that damn seat and be like, no, I don't give a fuck if you did coach Jack Sanborn. All right. Y'all keep doing that shit if you want to. So, I'm disappointed, but hey, we got a long all season to go. So, yeah.
My final word is we figured out our lady was cheating on us today. We decided to pull up at the house to see what she was doing. And we walked in, and it was the worst thing we could ever see. They sold us that they was going to be actually making a strong interest and push. Then they, at the very end, copped out. And they was synchronized in the cop out. They was very organized on how they was gonna sell it. That's why you heard the Fan and all of them saying the same thing. I don't think they like his personality. That's because they was getting phone calls likely. You know what I mean? And that's what Jerry and them will do. They'll get on them phones, they'll call media people, and they'll feed them some exclusives. And then they get to go out there and be first, and that's what it is. The saddest thing, but it's also true, Dallas has gotten so goddamn lucky sometime, bro. And that's what we got to lean on right now, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to lean on luck if it's Jim. Because I'm going to say this with Jim. It's some things that's there, but it's not enough there to act as certain as what people do. If he end up being our world, it won't be because it was a mountain of evidence that showed it was finna be that. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, the evidence is not there. If you say it's there, it's fucking not there, bro. The fact that you got to go way back to Wisconsin to sell us on him means it's not there. So hopefully he is that natural that they're selling him to be. The good news is evidence of some greatness, though. It is. Playing for 7 different teams, having a crawl tooth and nail to get in every door, being promoted quick everywhere you go. It's something there. And you know, it all depends on how I play out. If they get, and I feel like it's a war. I honestly feel like, and I'm being honest, I feel like what happened was this. I believe Brian Schottenheimer was pushing for Brian Flores, and Jerry and them threw cold water on it. Just like they did Bobby Wagner when he was fighting, when Dan Quinn was fighting for him. I think they threw cold water on the ultimate one that Dan Quinn said he wanted. And I think that's what just happened. And I honestly believe that now Brian is fighting for other guys that fit him. He clearly said, and Clarence Hill clearly let it be known, that he stayed in touch with Orr. He didn't lose contact with Orr like what happened with Lynn Hall.
Did he leak that?
Huh?
You think he leaked that?
Huh?
You think he leaked that? How else would Clarence know that?
Maybe research or maybe a leak.
That sounds like a leak.
It do sound like a leak.
Because nobody.
I don't think Clarence that tight, bro. I fuck with Clarence, bro. Nah, Clarence ain't that tight. Clarence ain't that tight.
No, I don't think. I'm talking about it ain't bad for Clarence. I think like.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I don't think he that type to really go dig like that, or he might have just knew. He might have just knew from his own experiences.
No, I think Shawty
leaked it. Yeah.
Because nobody else knew that. That's
right.
And
see, that's Shotty fighting. I swear it looked like Shotty fighting, bro. I swear Shotty is fighting, bro.
Very Zimmerish.
And see, and I'm gonna tell you the way, and to me, I'm being honest, the way this shit coming out with Jim and the way everything is synchronized, that look like that's coming from the top, bro. That look like a boss. It look like a Steven Jones, bro. Somebody is pushing for Jim. And coaches do that. People don't believe coaches do that. Hell yeah, they do that. Like nobody would ever convince me that Michael Gehlken wasn't getting no questions fed to him by Mike McCarthy, because his question was too pointed, or he was just a genius journalist. Period. He could have been. But he was always hitting the perfect question, wasn't it, bro? He was he was like, and he's, I like that question because we get to talk a little ball. Remember? He was like, I've never been a fan of these option routes. Yeah, it's like, yeah, y'all know how to feed to where you can get your message out. You can get your message. I don't like Kelly Moore. And he got his message out. Yeah.
Organically.
And then, yeah, you did say that, Donnell. Yeah. And see, that's why I say, listen, that's what I'm telling you, Lou. The people that follow us know ball, bro. I'm telling you. Like, people that know ball ain't falling for Jim, bro. Like people that really know ball ain't just like, ooh, look what he did at Wisconsin. It's finna translate. Just like Henny said earlier. Man, you can't do no 3-3.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's important. But hey, we say it over and over again. But yeah, that is just very. It's a video for you because you probably already knew that because nobody else knew that. Like nobody else knew that tidbit.
Yeah. And see, and this is the truth. And I'm gonna say this. This is where we come in. When them coaches leak stuff, it's up to the content creators to carry it. Yeah. We gotta carry their message. Like, oh, okay. Oh, Brian, you knew or? Okay, we gotta put that out. We gotta let the world know that because that was one of the points they were saying with Jim. Remember, that was a point against Durante. He has a relationship with Jim. Yeah. He coached. He was at the Jets. That's the connection. And then you talk to Shotty. He like, yeah, I knew him. I saw him. I shook his hand, but I ain't keep in touch. He's sending a message. And then if anybody, listen, if anybody watched Shotty, he always like that when he fighting. Remember what he was doing in the draft? He had that same demeanor. Remember when they talked about speed and he was like, speed, because he was fighting against Matthew Golden and he was like, speed is important, but it's not everything. That's how he talked with Jim. You know what I'm saying? Peep ain't peep that.
And it wasn't everything. What happened with Blue? It wasn't everything because what happened with Blue?
Yeah, and see, that's political too. See, Shotty know how to use Blue. He know how to use Blue, but I believe he's sabotaging Blue.
You think he's? I don't think he knew how to use Blue.
I think that's an offense. He know how to use Blue, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, he can't use him if Turp is on the field.
Then you take Turp off the field and you use Blue.
But you can't do that. To use
Blue, bro.
Yeah.
And see, let me explain this. He know how to use Blue, but I think it's political. Just like Rico was political with Michael McCarthy, right? So the reason why, in my opinion, Mike McCarthy didn't want to play Zeke because he would have gave leverage to them Joneses. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that caused him to then hold Zeke back. You see what I'm saying? So when Zeke would get going, they would pull him. You know?
Remember the Niner game? Zeke was getting going.
He was going, and they pulled him. He was getting going game one, and they pulled him. You know what I'm saying? Versus, because I saw people apologize, and I saw a lot of people that was, Zeke, watch, he's trash. After the Browns, I saw people, I apologize, because Zeke looked like he had a rhythm, and they pulled him. You know what I'm saying?
That Niner game looked bad, because you put that phantom, injury on what's his name, so you had to play Zeke. And Zeke was moving but we got like a turnover in the red zone. This motherfucker threw the ball 3 times.
Yeah, and he was averaging 5.
He was averaging 5. Like he was running the ball on.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and they stopped running him. But I'm being honest. That comes from the political dynamics of having an over-involved ownership. You know what I mean? Saying, so when you have an ownership that's saying, I'm being fair. I understand sabotaging Blue. I do. I get it. Because it's like, how will I ever establish my physical offense
identity if
I gotta play this guy?
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is make this guy look like he can't get it, so I can then lobby to get my type of guy in here so I can have my offense. It's sad that Blue gotta be a casualty, but because of the meddling likely of front office.
I mean, no, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it ain't sad because he ain't got the minds. It'd been sad if he had the mindset of something different. He not helping it, and that's why
he not helping it. You right?
He's not helping at all, and that's literally Blue. How he's acting is the reason why we don't have culture here. That is the reason why. Blue is the reason why we have penalties. Blue is the reason why your team is soft. Blue is the I'm not calling him soft, but the way when he reacted to competition, putting LOL and shit like that, that's because that's somebody who already knew that the position
he felt entitled.
Exactly. That's entitlement. That's what's wrong with our football team.
Explain it so people might not know what you're talking about.
Well, so what I'm saying is
When they started Malik Davis and made the announcement, he put LOL.
Yeah. So when Malik Davis, when he got signed, which means he's on the active roster for the rest of the year, but that indicated that Blue was never like going to get called up pretty much again. And he replied LOL on Twitter and deleted it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of responding it. But the reason why he said that is because he had a powerful endorsement or sponsorship behind him.
Right.
Your endorsement is Stephen Jones. Lou, how you know it's Stephen Jones? Because every time we give Stephen Jones the fucking mic, he always says he always talk about Blue.
Yep.
He always he been saying something.
Yeah.
So
that's real.
Like, and I'm saying that, not Blue himself. I'm talking about like that relationship. Yeah. Right there. Like that.
Nah, you right perfect, bro.
That's what's wrong with the Dallas Cowboys.
That is what's wrong with the Dallas Cowboys, bro.
Like multiply that by times 35.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with the Dallas Cowboys.
That's perfectly said. And see, let me also add to your point, bro. You killing it. What's up, Brian Smith? We got somebody on Facebook, man. My boy Brian always holding down Facebook. Appreciate you, my brother. To add to your point, even in the final game, what was they doing with Blue?
They were feeding him.
They were feeding him, but it was something else that was also obvious. On passing downs, they was taking him out.
Yeah. See. So he's predictable.
Yeah. So he made the offense predictable because if we go feed you the ball without you never mastering how to
he's not a 3-down back.
Yeah.
Say it. He's not a 3-down back.
Yeah. And if you're not a 3-down back, we go be always tipping our hand when you're in the game.
Always.
We go always tip our hand. We go give it away. We go give it away our tendency just because you haven't mastered all the phases that you need to master to try to be on the field. So just like a perfect example is Malik Davis. Malik Davis clearly worked on run blocking, bruh. Clearly, because if you go look at his early years, me and Coach Marv showed this. Coach Marv was because Coach Marv pointed it out to me. He was like the real reason why he got pulled out that San Fran game because he got Dak sacked with what Coach Marv called an Olay block. Mm-hmm. He called it an Olay, like a bull, where you let them run by you that. And he got Dak sacked because he was soft. He did a chicken wing, like put his chicken wing out there, and that dude ran through that shit. You know what I mean?
Catching,
you know right? Yeah. So then they pulled him because they was throwing it, and so Kelly Moore was throwing it. So that's why they put Zeke in there. People was like, it was politics. It was like, no, you could trust Zeke to block. So he was dependent to run the offense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, to your point on Blue, when you entitle these dudes and and it's just fucked up, bro. Like when people really know the real history is they was targeting Blue way before the draft. They was targeting Blue and Revel way before the draft, man.
They did Revel surgery.
Yeah, they did his surgery. Man, shit was predetermined, bro.
That shit was predetermined. It is even backwards that we use that against fucking Diggs, like, and our fan base would believe it, but I now I'm not gonna get mad no more. I'm just be like, shit. I mean, I'm just frustrated, but yeah.
I promise you this. If they ever gave Shotty them physical backs, y'all would apologize to us. Y'all
I swear to God, I would.
Y'all would apologize. Y'all would be like, damn, I see it. I see what y'all was saying now. Boy, they bullying the shit out of team. See, and then you know what else you will see? You will see CD better and Pickens better. If you got this run game to where you had to respect it and the physicality of it, it would also open up your perimeter. And y'all would apologize. Y'all would have been like, yeah, y'all been telling us that we needed to get behind some physical backs.
And we only doing it because that's how your coach. That's how he called it in.
Yeah.
I don't know why people ain't see it anyway. We run a power offense.
Right. Well, see, no, here you go, Lou.
Your
fucking PhD, Lou. Yeah. We run a power offense.
Like run a power offense. My bad. Y'all didn't. My bad. The coach didn't have y'all working y'all shoulder to death on them damn combo drills. I'm sorry.
I tell you, Lou, you be talking that. You be up here, Lou. We be down here, Lou. That's what it be. I don't know why they ain't know. We run a power off.
We run the ball inside. That's what I'm saying. We running the ball inside.
Yeah.
Like it's not a lot of room. It's not always gonna be perfect in the runway. You're gonna need somebody to literally run through a wall pretty much 60 times a game.
And I mean this, Devin. That speed overrated, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Speed overrated. Like, it's way overrated, bro. Like,
bro,
listen.
Hey, y'all want to know how y'all can become a great scout of running backs? When you see speed, bro, don't fall in love. Speed on a running back is overrated. It's all about burst.
Overrated.
You can run a 4.7 and be one of the best running backs in the league, dog.
Like Kareem Hunt.
Yes.
Kareem Hunt came in the league of 4.7 with lightning. You know what I'm saying? And
bro,
the other part that where I don't give a damn about speed is what Shotty said. And I'm doing a film session, bro. We might need to do this together. I'm going to show Blue final game, and I'm going to show Maffa, and I'm going to show them on all day running plays, and I'm going to show the difference. And it's a big difference. Like, when you really look at what Maffa was doing, right? Because, yeah, you saw Blue hit some good holes. He did. And he was decisive. He usually was tipping. He wasn't tipping week 18. He was decisive. But it was some plays to where Maffa was dead to right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he trucked, whop, got him 4 more yards. I said, you can't do that with Blue right there. You feel me? And what you got to do is you got to add that up, play in and play out. See, speed, that's something that's going to hit maybe once every 4 games. Like a bona fide, like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that power, that's play in and play out. That's play in. That's why when you watch Williams, you see Williams bringing punishment to the D. You don't see Blue punishing the D, bro. You don't. When you see when you see Williams stiff arm a dude to the ground, you don't think he feel that shit?
Bro, what shit? And you know, man, like that's why people don't understand what Shotty is trying to do. I told y'all, man, how I learned playbooks for a lot of different schemes. You don't understand what the coordinator is trying to do. You understand why they're trying to do it. And I promise you, you'll get the entire playbook when you understand the coordinator's why.
Yeah, and to get Blue back, I will say this: and my boy Devin point. You still could use his speed. You still can. You know what I mean? It's just that what Dallas wants to do is some thunder lightning shit.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be thunder lightning. He should be kind of like a featured back. You know what I'm saying? You know, he should be somebody like sporadically where you use him like you would use Turpin.
Yes.
That's how they should be using him. Maybe a little bit more, just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But your main 2 should be some big boys.
No, they
You broke up, bro. You breaking up bad. Yeah, we still have a Bandaconda. We have Israel Abandaconda. We still got him. And we never saw him. Israel Abandaconda is gonna have to make his way in free agency. Under training camp. I think we lost Lou. So I'm gonna close it out, y'all, and give y'all my final words. I already gave y'all final words, but I'm gonna say this. And you're right, Devin. Counter sweep, stretch, yeah. And I think that's why I think to a degree it's sabotage. I'm being honest with you, Devin. You know I'm gonna keep it balanced. Hey, you cut out, bro. You was talking, but you cut out.
I forgot what I was saying.
Okay. Yeah, and no, Devin, you're right though. It's usage for Blue, but it's the politics. And I ain't saying, and I do understand it, bro. Like, and I want y'all to understand this, bro. In Shotty's first press conference and first interview, who was it with? Do you remember who it was with, Lou?
His first interview?
Mm-hmm. The day he had his press conference, his first press conference, he had one interview. It was with one person. It was with James Slater.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, I remember. I remember what he said. But
yeah, he brought up Rico.
Where he brought up Rico, yeah. Because he was like, we'll see.
Right, we'll see. They say, are you going to run? He said, depends.
Depends. That's what. Yeah, like he needs more.
He needs more. So he basically got to run his offense based on how he's supplied. And see, a lot of y'all, I'm being honest, you should be fighting for him to be supplied the way he always envisioned his offense. But right now, what's going on, and I don't agree with Brian Broaddus on that. Brian Broaddus, he has a different philosophy. Maybe he can talk me into it as a scout, but I don't agree that the scout should pick and then y'all just coaching. Fuck that.
No.
Hell no. Not when I have a particular style. Hell no. You ain't gonna just give me this type when I'm looking for this type.
Hell no. Because what's the point of me? Because literally, this is why. Brian brought it. Dog. Like I saw it on Hard Knocks with the Giants when they did with Wink Martindale when they brought him in. Like, bro, y'all sit there and y'all let him do a whole presentation, and y'all sitting there with y'all notepads, and y'all vetting him on what he wants. What is the whole point of that? Because I know they do that everywhere. I know y'all sit here and be like, tell me what your scheme. I know y'all ain't just reading off what my scheme is and just picking players based off that way. No, you don't know my scheme more than me, so stop trying. Stop trying, bro.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't pay you to think.
Yeah.
I don't pay scouts to think.
I pay you to align.
Yeah. Hey, oh my God, that's the one. I pay you to align.
Yep.
I don't pay you to think.
Align.
I'm the one thinking.
Yep. So anyway, man, it's Boss Show Me with Lou. Henny dropped out. Into the next live, into the next video. Shit. We out. Keep fighting, man. Appreciate y'all, Cowboy Nation. All the fighters in the house. Montana said, get up, boss. You ain't dropped. Get up, Lou. I know you mad. Let's fight. Fight for your squad, man.